What's up, y'all? This video is a little bit different. I wanted to talk about certain topics, certain phrase I learned when I was a little bit younger. And the phrase is open hearts, hurt people. And that didn't really make much sense to me at first, but hopefully I can break it down for y'all today and you can learn something from it. So the first part of the phrase is open hearts. And if you think about it, like break it down, open hearts will open hearts, And it's when you open your heart to other people, I think it opens their hearts and makes them feel good and, happy, I guess. But I don't know, like I used to have this idea that I had a tank of love, imagine, like in my heart that just you could never refill. And the more you gave out, the less I had, I guess. The more I gave out, the less I had is how I kind of felt. But I realized that loving others, being like a caring person, reaching out only puts more love in your heart too. Just because you're giving it out, it's not like you're giving it from yourself. In the Bible, it says God is love. So when you're giving love away, like you show love, you're showing people God, basically. And it's, what's the word? I think it's important that we show people God through the way we talk and the way we act, the way we treat them. It's really important. My bad. I'm a little shaky because I'm off this pre-workout. Got me zooted. But yeah. And I think God sees he sees when we show love to other people, and he gives you more love than what you gave away. So it's like in the act of giving it away, it's more like planting a seed is the way I see it. And over time, that seed grows and becomes a plant and eventually becomes a crop, and you get something from it. So in the same way, you plant love, and in return, you get more love for yourself and more love for life in general. It just makes me feel a little bit more happy, like I made a difference, and that I could just help somebody today, Oh, and another thing is, even if you show love to someone and they don't respond, like they might not even say thank you. Something simple, you hold the door, they don't say nothing to you. You just keep going, God sees it and he loves you, period. No matter what you do, you don't have to do anything, but he'll give you favor. If he sees you loving other people, he'll just bring so many opportunities to you that you never thought you could get. And God's love is much greater than any person's attention or any person's admiration. It's kind of weird how sometimes I put people's attention over God's love and authority over my life. But yeah, that's the first part of the phrase. Second part that I tend to focus less on nowadays is hurt people. And from a relationship standpoint, my first relationship, I'm not gonna say names, but if you know, you know. I fell in love with someone who was hurt very bad. They had probably very low self-esteem. They didn't know who they were. They didn't have any love for themselves, so they couldn't have any love for me, And that hurt me. And in return, I ended up hurting other people because I lost love for myself. I thought I was less than. So when they would try to show me affection or love, I couldn't accept it because I didn't believe it about myself. But yeah, if you go through something, you need to deal with the pain and face it. Nowadays, people like to run from pain or problems or find an escape through like drugs, sex, things like that, or just covering it up with like another relationship. That's another popular one, I guess. If you don't deal with it though, it'll come out in ways that you never meant it to. In ways like anger, you'll start lashing out at people, cutting yourself off, and you won't even realize like what's going on until it's too late. When someone hurts, when someone like hurts you, start realizing like that's not because of you. It's probably because of something they've been through that they don't know how to express or they never dealt with, so they take it out on you because you're just there, And that doesn't say anything about you. You're not a reflection of their reaction. Your worth is not dependent on what they say back or do back to you. Their reaction is not your reflection. And the last point I got here is pain is necessary. Everybody who has a life can tell you that they probably experienced some type of pain, and probably that pain taught them something. And I want y'all to focus on your pain and what you've been through. Think back and think of like why it happened. And it was hard for me to realize, but everything that I went through happened for a reason. And everything that I didn't go through didn't happen. Yeah, didn't happen for a reason, I guess. But yeah, just, accept yourself the way you are. Love others. And if someone does you wrong, just say, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They are in pain. And I pray that they are healed, you feel me? So, yeah. Just a little interesting topic I thought I would ramble about for about 8 minutes, you feel me? But, yeah, y'all enjoy your day. God bless. Love y'all. Peace.